minutes.
All right, Jay, thanks.
I want to get back to our top story now as the clock ticks toward a possible government shutdown at midnight tonight. 13 ABC catching up with Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur. Here's our Washington Bureau Chief, Jacqueline Policastro.
Congresswoman, I've talked to some Republicans who are blaming Democrats, saying you're not willing to compromise. Is this true?
Well, I think that they need to do some soul searching, because if you've paid attention to what is happening in the House, there's an internal fight inside the Republican caucus, and the Speaker can't hold a deal. Every time he tries to negotiate and comes back to his caucus, they say, well, up the ante, up the ante.
Are there changes that you think need to happen when it comes to Obamacare, or should we just continue to work to use this piece of legislation?
You know, we're all grown-ups, and this country had the ability to land a man on the moon and then send women into space, and we could adjust trajectories if we had to. As one business owner in Toledo said to me, let's just get it done. And we're a great nation. We can do this.
What does a government shutdown mean for people in your district?
Well, for Ohio, it means more fits and starts in the economy, the inability of our economy to keep on a steady growth path, throwing a wrench into the gears of government. We don't need this now. We don't need this. We need to keep the economy growing. We don't need Congress to be pulling fits and this kind of very juvenile behavior.
But what about that compromise? We're just trying to sort of figure out when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Do you have any insight?
Well, of course, midnight tonight is the deadline, and the fiscal year for the federal government starts October 1st, so they'd best get at it.
Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Reporting in Washington, Jacqueline Policastro, 13 ABC, Action News.
Coming up in our next half hour, we'll hear from Republican 5th District Congressman Bob Ladin.